Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to do sort of a reaction video slash case study of a credit card YouTuber named Dave Hanson. A couple days ago, Dave Hanson posted this video titled "What I Made in 2019 from No Annual Fee Credit Cards." And this is great because I just made a video talking about my favorite no annual fee credit cards. If you don't know who Dave Hanson is, I highly recommend you go check out his channel. He has really good production value. I don't know what his personal story is, but he's very tech savvy, and his lighting, his camera work, everything, his editing, everything he does is fantastic. And he's talked about this on his channel, that it was originally intended to be kind of like a travel vlogging channel, but he made an Apple credit card video that got a lot of views, and then he did an unboxing for the American Express Centurion card, which got a lot of views, and then Graham Stephan, who's got over 1 million subscribers, reviewed one of his videos, and then his channel kind of took off, and now he's accepted this mantle as a credit card guru. In the event you didn't see the video I'm talking about, let's do a quick 1-minute recap.
I'm going to flip it and show you exactly how much money I make back from my cashback credit cards. It's kind of a thing I do at the end of every year, cash out those reward points for dollars. Okay, so let's start with the Amazon app and look at that. 109,511 points. Next up, I think I spent a lot of money on my Uber card. I didn't just use this for restaurants, I also used it for travel. 91,366 points. Next up, the card I used for my everything else category, the 2% cash back that I got from the Citi Double Cash card. Total cash rewards balance earned $601.93. Did just get the Bank of America cash rewards card. Oh, and I got $200 for signing up for this credit card. So right here, I have $253.81, and those are really all of the credit cards I used in 2019. That brings the grand total to $3,747.72. Can you get $3,000 without paying a single annual fee? I can, and I did, and I proved it.
In the video I made yesterday, these are the 10 best no annual fee cashback cards that I personally would recommend to my family and friends. Dave Hanson is using 3 of these credit cards. And in my video, I talked about this balance between how many of these cards do you want to have to most maximize, optimize your cashback strategy. And Dave has taken the approach of, I only want to deal with 3 cards at any given time. In my cashback video, I made a fake budget based on numbers that I think roughly that I spend in a 1-year period. However, Dave told us how much cash back he got in a 1-year period on his specific cards. And it's some very simple math to reverse engineer that in order to figure out how much did Dave Hanson spend on his credit cards this year. Once he gave me these numbers, I'm the kind of person that can't not figure it out. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. We're going to look at Dave Hanson's credit card strategy, and based on how much cash back he got, we can figure out how much did he spend on his credit cards this year. And Dave, in the event that you see this video, I'm a huge fan. I totally think your channel is probably going to have over 250,000 subscribers by the end of next year. So definitely keep up what you're doing. I really appreciate it. But I think a lot of people will get use from this video to see how much money do you have to spend on your credit cards in order to get thousands of dollars worth of cash back. In Dave's video, these are the numbers that he gave. However, he's including cashback or sign-up bonuses for opening checking and brokerage accounts. We're not going to talk about that in this video. Obviously, anyone who wants to open new checking or brokerage accounts can get their sign-up bonuses. We're interested in how much did he spend on his credit cards in order to get the total amount of cash back that he got for all of his cards. In Dave's Apple credit card video, he gave this graphic of basically his flow chart for making the decision of which card to use and when. Unfortunately, the Uber Visa changed its cashback ability this year. It no longer earns cashback. It earns Uber credits that you can use on Uber services. So this card has been greatly devalued. It's still a good card if you use Uber for any reason. However, Dave has announced that he does not recommend this card anymore. He's not going to use this card. Likewise, I don't recommend this card either. So Dave's new credit card strategy going forward is the Amazon Prime card, earns 5% on Amazon, the Bank of America Cash Rewards card, which normally earns 3% on the category of your choice, and then 2% on another category of choice. However, Dave's going to be getting a higher rate, and we'll explain that in a second. The best default category card is the Citi Double Cash card, which earns 2% on everything. Dave did get the Apple credit card and it earns 3% on Apple. If he can't get a better rate on Amazon, I'm assuming he's going to use this Apple credit card in the future. And then in a recent video about travel credit cards, he did announce that he got the Charles Schwab Platinum American Express card, which I'm assuming he will use when booking flights in order to earn 5x points. So what is the deal with this Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card? Because this is an excellent card and I recommend it to people because you can choose your own 3% cashback category from gas, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, and home improvement. And then you can choose a 2% cashback category at grocery stores and wholesale clubs. The card has a $200 sign-up bonus and it caps your spending in these categories up to $2,500 per quarter. Where this card gets bonkers good is if that you have a banking relationship with Bank of America and you hold more than $20,000 worth of assets in your brokerage, checking, or savings account, they will give you then a 3.75% cashback rate on your normal 3% category. If you're a platinum holder and you have more than $50,000 in holdings with them, they'll give you 4.5. And if you have $100,000 in either a checking, savings, or brokerage account with them, you'll be Honors Platinum, and they'll give you 5.25% cash back on the category of your choice. So what Dave has done is, I'm assuming he's listed dining as his 5.25% cashback category for this card. And then if I were him, I would have selected grocery stores as the 2% category, and then he'd be getting 3.5% cash back on all grocery shopping. If you have $20,000, $50,000, or $100,000 laying around that you can put in a brokerage account, I think he mentioned Merrill Lynch is who Bank of America is partnered with, and that qualifies in order to hit these status levels. But yeah, that's investing goals for me right there. That'd be pretty sweet. I want 5.25% cash back on a card. So this is Dave's credit card strategy going forward for 2020, but we need to look back and what was his strategy the last year? And he primarily was only using 3 cards, the Amazon card, the Uber Visa, and the Citi Double Cash. He did get the Bank of America probably in the last month or two, so he didn't really earn as much on that card. And in his video, this is how much he said he got in cash back. $1,095 for the Prime card, $913 for the Uber Visa, $601 for the Double Cash, and only $53 for the Bank of America card because he just got it. So if you divide the cashback amount by the cashback rate, you can get the original spend in order to earn that much cash back. So on Dave's Amazon Prime card, he spent $21,902. I think that's awesome. You can tell by his home that he owns a lot of electronics. You know, he has very nice camera, sound, lighting equipment, laptops, computers, whatnot. He seems like a financially very successful guy, and he obviously is very intelligent. So I'm sure he funnels as much spending as he can through Amazon Prime in order to, one, shop around on Prime's vendors, but then also get that 5% cash back on all purchases. The next card I kind of have to guesstimate. He was using the Uber Visa card for 4% cash back on dining, but then also 3% cash back on travel. I don't know what the exact ratio of travel to dining out he used this card for, but he mentioned that he dines out a lot, so I'm guessing he doesn't cook that often. So I estimate that he probably spent $17,000 on dining out this year, and then $7,000 maybe on booking a hotel and airfare. And then the Citi Double Cash card is basically his all-around workhorse. He doesn't want to think about additional cards for what am I using for gas, what am I using for groceries. So he was using the Citi Double Cash for literally everything else. $601 divided by 2% yields $30,000 worth of spend. And this makes sense. You know, this is your everything card if you were doing home remodeling, if you were buying clothes, gifts, presents, maybe electronics that you weren't buying on Amazon. And last, the Bank of America card, only $53, but you divide that by his new Honors Platinum rate of 5.25%, and he probably spent $1,000 dining out in the last month or two. So if we have the spent dollar amount and the saved dollar amount, we can now determine what was his average cashback rate for the entire year of 2019. And Dave Hanson earned a 3.43% cashback average through his credit card use over the year. I mean, I'm jealous. I think that's fantastic. You know, seeing somebody who understands the power of cashback, and then optimizes just a basic strategy. Just 3 or 4 cards is all you need to do in order to get almost a 3.5% cashback average. On my channel, I've already talked about the option and why I don't prefer cards that earn points and miles. And the reason why is it just depends on your short-term goals. If your short-term goals are to pay down personal debt, either student loans or a car loan, or you're trying to save money either for a home mortgage, a rental property, or if you're trying to max out your 401k IRA, then cashback is the only way at the end of the year to statistically have more money in your bank account. But I do need to say this, and I have to toss this in there, that not spending money in the first place is the best way to save money. Not cashback on a credit card. Cashback on a credit card on must spend, money you were going to spend anyways for either food or gas. That's fantastic. You're getting, 3% or more savings. But not spending money you don't need to spend otherwise is the better way to save money. And he looks like he's enjoying life. He looks like he spends what he wants on whatever he wants. However, he knows that if he just puts in this little bit of thought and effort, he can get a little bit back, and then he can spend a little bit more on whatever he wants to spend to enjoy his life. And ultimately, that's my goal too. Studying personal finance investing is my goal in order to maybe get to where he is someday with his bank account balances. And hopefully your goals line up similar to that too. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up and a comment down below. If you want me to react to anything else or do kind of like a case study analysis of somebody's spending, for me this was interesting, so let me know down below. In addition, consider subscribing. I post weekly about military and finance topics, but I'll cover anything that interests me. And until next time, take care.